Access your free language gifts right now, before they expire. Here's what you're getting this month. First, the How to Count to 1 Billion PDF ebook. Maybe you can count to 10 in your target language, but with this new ebook, you'll go all the way up to 1 billion. Download it for free right now. Second, do you know the 40 most common verbs? With this new Useful Verbs PDF cheat sheet, you'll master 40 verbs that all beginners should know. Third, do you know the 12 habits of highly effective language learners? With this 1-minute lesson, you'll learn all about these habits. And you'll learn how to say phrases like "don't procrastinate" in your target language. Fourth, must-know money phrases. Can you talk about money? This 1-minute lesson will teach you phrases like "I'm broke," "time is money," and "I want to be rich." Fifth, want the best language learning app? Download Innovative Language 101 for free for the Android, iPhone, and iPad. You'll unlock hundreds of audio and video lessons and courses, and learn real language by real teachers. And finally, the deal of the month. If you want to finally master the language with lessons by real teachers and our complete language learning program, then get 28% off Premium and Premium Plus with the Ready, Set, Speak sale. To get your gifts and language learning resources, click the link in the lesson description below. Download them right now before they expire.
Hola, soy Brenda, tu profesora de español. Today we're going to talk about 10 different phrases that we use with the verbo tener. El verbo tener, as you may or may not know, it means to have in English, and it's a verb that we use to talk about possession mostly, and it's the same way that we use it in English to talk about possessions. For example, tengo 3 hermanos, I have 3 brothers. Now, there are some differences between Spanish and English that sometimes we use el verbo tener, the verb to have in Spanish, and we use a complete different verb for these expressions that I'm going to share with you today. In English, we use the verb to be. Número 1, tener with años. So we are going to use the verbo tener in Spanish to talk about age. So in English, we would say I am, and then however old you are. In Spanish, we're going to say that we possess years in Spanish, and we're going to use the verb to have and say you have this many years. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense in English, but that's the way that we use it in Spanish. Por ejemplo, tengo 34 años. ¿Cuántos años tienes? How old are you? Número 2. Tengo hambre. Tengo hambre means I am hungry. So we use el verbo tener here again, which means to have, to say that we are hungry. I have hunger would be the literal translation, which doesn't make any sense in English, but it does in Spanish. We have to remember to use the verb to have, tener, when we talk about hunger in Spanish. Tengo hambre. ¿Tienes hambre? Número 3. Tengo sed. So we talked about hambre before, and it's the same thing with thirst. In Espanol, we're going to use the verb tener, to have, to talk about thirst. So if you want to say I am thirsty, you have to say tengo sed. ¿Tienes sed? Número 4. Tengo miedo a. So we use this phrase to talk about fear. And when we want to say I am scared about something, we have to use this expression with the verbo tener en español. So we have to say tengo miedo a, and then you can use any nouns, any sustantivos, por ejemplo. Remember, you have to use the article before the nouns here. So we'll say tengo miedo a las arañas, tengo miedo a los tiburones. Or you can say, you can use a verb if you are scared of an activity. For example, tengo miedo a bucear. Número 5, number 5. Tengo sueño. Tengo sueño. Tengo sueño means I am sleepy. Tengo sueño. I am sleepy. So again, we use this expression when, for example, you are in class and you are very sleepy, you probably didn't have a great night's sleep. So you can say and use this expression, tengo sueño. Now be careful, some of my students use it in the plural form, tengo sueños, and in that case, sueños would mean dream. So I have dreams, right? So in this case, it is a possession. We're talking about the dreams that you have, kind of like goals, but if you want to say that you're sleepy, then use it in the singular form, tengo sueño. Número 6, number 6, tengo prisa. Tengo prisa. Tener prisa significa to be in a hurry. So I am in a hurry would be tengo prisa. I am in a hurry. So we use this expression, for example, when you're going to work and you're running a little bit late, or when you're going to the airport to catch a plane, if you're going to a meeting or to the gym, anything that implies a schedule and you're running a little bit late, you can use this expression, tengo prisa. Yeah, so for example, if you're running to someone in the middle of the street as you are going or getting late to a different location, you can say, lo siento, tengo prisa. I'm sorry, I'm in a hurry. I have to go. Número 7, number 7, tener calor. To be hot. Tener calor significa to be hot, but not as I am like, ooh, I'm good looking. Oh yeah, no. Tener calor significa in terms of the weather and the temperature when it's hot. I think we in English you say, oh, I'm hot. Sometimes I think we say more like it's hot as to talk about the weather and not yourself, right? So tengo calor significa it's hot, I am actually hot, it's really hot. Número 8, number 8, tener frío. Tener frío significa to be cold, which is the opposite of the previous one that we said before. We talked about tener calor. Tener frío es lo opuesto. So tener frío is the opposite of tener calor. So tener frío is the same. We use it to talk about the weather and how it makes you feel this temperature, and we say tengo frío, I am cold. Número 9, number 9, tener ganas de. Tener ganas de is an expression that we use in Spanish, and it means to feel like doing something. We don't even use the verb to be for this one, it's to feel like doing something. Por ejemplo, and remember, because we have a preposition here in Spanish, ganas de, we are going to use a verb in the infinitive form after that preposition. So we can say, for example, tengo ganas de ir al cine. I feel like going to the movies. Tengo ganas de bailar salsa. I feel like dancing salsa. Tengo ganas de hablar y estudiar español. I feel like talking and studying Spanish, etc. You can just pretty much use any verb in the infinitive form to talk about what you feel like with the verb tener in Spanish. Tener ganas de. Tengo ganas de. Número 10, number 10. Finally, the last expression with the verb tener en español that I'm going to teach you today is tener dolor de. Tener dolor de. So this expression means to be sore or to hurt in some part of your body. Tener dolor de. So, por ejemplo, vamos a ver unos ejemplos. Let's have a look at some examples. Tener dolor de cabeza, to have a headache. Tener dolor de estómago, to have a stomachache. Tener dolor de muelas, to have a toothache, etc. Muy bien, esas son 10 expresiones con el verbo tener en español. Those are the 10 phrases with the verb tener that I want to share with you today. Muchas gracias por ver esta lección y nos vemos en la próxima clase. Thank you so much for watching this lesson and I will see you next class. Adiós.
Hola, hola, soy Romina Romagnolo. Mucho gusto. Soy tu profesora de español. Hi guys, my name is Romina Romagnolo. I'm your Spanish teacher. Hoy tengo 6 expresiones con el verbo gustar o relacionadas al verbo gustar para ti. Today I have 6 expressions with the verb gustar, which means to like, or related to this verb in Spanish. Número 1. Mucho gusto. Repite, por favor. Mucho gusto. You probably know this one already, no? Mucho gusto is probably one of the first sentences that you learn when you start learning Spanish, ¿no? ¿Qué significa? What does it mean? ¿Qué significa mucho gusto? Vamos, tell me. Pleased to meet you, okay? Nice to meet you. That's what mucho gusto significa, okay? So the literal translation of mucho gusto is actually a lot of pleasure, a pleasure to meet you, to come to acquaintance with you. Sort of like, what a pleasure to meet you. Número 2. No me gusta nada. Repite, por favor. Please repeat. No me gusta nada. No me gusta nada. Probablemente has escuchado a muchos latinos o españoles decir esta frase. You probably heard a lot of Latinos and Spaniards saying this phrase. It's a little bit dramatic, just like we are. And basically we're saying like we don't like something at all. Para nada. It's very, very emphatic, okay? Para nada. The literal translation is I don't like it at all. I don't like it for nothing. Like I don't like nothing of it, okay? It's very dramatic, okay? So if you find yourself in a formal setting with people that you don't know very well, it's very important for you not to actually say this phrase because it can be a little bit harsh, okay? It's not offensive or it's not a bad word or anything like that, but just be mindful that it's just a little bit dramatic, a little bit too emphatic, no? So please just use it when you're surrounded by people that you feel very comfortable with. Número 3. Yo gusto de salir a cenar. Repite, por favor. Yo gusto de salir a cenar. Muy bien. So the phrase that I'm focusing in here is actually yo gusto de, and then an activity, right? You can say, like in this example, to go out to have dinner, or pretty much anything else you like, ¿no? ¿Qué te gusta hacer? What is it that you like to do? Yo gusto de mirar películas. I enjoy watching movies. I like to watch movies. So basically what you're saying is that these are the activities that you're fond of, okay? It's sort of like saying, I enjoy doing these things. I enjoy going to the movies with my friends. Yo gusto de ir al cine con mis amigos. I enjoy having drinks with my mom. Thanks, Mom. Yo gusto de beber con mi mamá. Número 4. María gusta de Carlos. Repite, por favor. Please repeat. María gusta de Carlos. María gusta de Carlos. So here we're being a little bit gossip, and we are telling people that Maria likes Charles. Yes, we usually teach our students that gustar is a verb that we use to talk about food, no? Like I like burgers, me gustan las hamburguesas. I like fruits, me gustan las frutas. I like fish, me gusta el pescado. Pero también es perfectamente posible utilizar gustar para hablar de personas y de sentimientos. So it's perfectly possible to use the verb gustar to talk about people that we like, romantically speaking, that we feel attracted to, that we're talking about our feelings, no? To talk about people and feelings, it's perfectly possible to use el verbo gustar. So in this case, we were just saying, María likes Charles. Número 5. Me gustan algunas canciones de Shakira. Repite, por favor. Me gustan algunas canciones de Shakira. Es una mentira. Me gustan todas las canciones de Shakira. A mí me gusta muchísimo Shakira. So the thing that we're saying here is I like some of Shakira's song. Me gustan algunas canciones. So when people ask you, hey, do you like this? ¿Te gusta Shakira? O ¿te gusta Colombia? O ¿te gusta Argentina? ¿Te gusta viajar? Lo que sea. When people are asking you, do you like doing this? Do you like doing that? In that case, let's imagine that you do like these things, but you don't want to make it sound that you're, a massive big fan of something. It's actually a phrase that we use quite a lot in Latin America because we don't want to be disrespectful, for example, when we don't like an artist. And we would still like to say like, yeah, I like Shakira, I like some of her songs, right? It doesn't mean that you bought every single disc of Shakira or that you have a Shakira t-shirt in your house and your whole house is decorated with her photos. But you are aware of her, you like some of her songs, and yes, you like her. So you can say just that. Me gustan algunas canciones de Shakira. Y finalmente, número 6. Yay. ¿Puede gustar o no gustar? Repite, por favor. ¿Puede gustar o no gustar? So this phrase is translated into English as whether we like it or not. Of course, it depends on the context, no? If you're going to be translating this whether we like it or not, if you're talking about yourself included in a group of people, we, right? Whether we like it or not, we have to do this. Puede gustar o no gustar, pero tenemos que hacer esto. So we like it, whether we like it or not, we have to do this. But in other contexts, for example, where you're referring to other people, right? Then of course the translation is going to change a little bit, no? Let's say, for example, puede gustar o no gustar, pero la gente necesita pagar sus impuestos. Whether people like it or not, they will have to pay taxes. They have to pay their taxes. People need to pay their taxes. Muy bien, es el final del video. Muchísimas gracias por ver esta clase. It's the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching this lesson. I want to hear from you if you have any questions. Let me know down below, okay? In the comments down below. Si tienes preguntas, por favor, me dejas un mensaje en los comentarios. Y también yo quiero saber de ti. I want to know from you. ¿Ya conocías estas frases? Did you know these phrases already? Which ones did you know? Okay, let me know in the comments. And if you know any other phrases that you heard in Spanish related to the verb gustar, I will also love to hear that from you. Muchísimas gracias y nos vemos. Adiós.
21 ways to break your routine and master a language. So, have you ever felt like you were in a language learning rut? You have a routine going, you're studying, but you're not really pushing the needle on your progress. So, what should you do? Let's jump into the first part. Part 1, the importance of taking a break. So, before you quit learning languages completely, you should just take a day or two off. Why? Well, there's a good reason why many cultures rest for 1 or 2 days out of the week. It's why we go on vacation, why we take days off. We need time to recharge our batteries. Because language learning is work. It's non-stop dedication to one of many goals you have in your life, right? You have other things in mind: bills, relationships, work, school, vacations. So first, if you feel like you're in a rut, take a break for a day or two, do something else, and let your brain rest. The next step, update your current language learning routine. Part 2, how to update your language learning routine. What do I mean by that? I mean, Do something completely different with your language learning. Do something you enjoy. And there are two ways you can update your routine. First, do something new within the specific skill you're working on. For example, if you like reading and want to continue reading, change the resource. Put down the textbook and try a comic, or our easy extensive reading books on the website. The second way is to change it up completely. If you're focusing on grammar, stop that and switch over to something else, like practicing your listening with audio lessons or podcasts. The point here is you break a routine you're tired of and you do something else, something you enjoy, but you're still learning the language. The result is you don't burn out, you have something new to look forward to, and you're still taking action on your language goal. So right now you might be thinking, okay, I want to break my routine. What else can I do? Let's get into the third part, 21 ways to break your learning routine. The key here is to do something new and fun, or at least something that's easy enough so that you're not overwhelmed. And for that, you need some new resources and study tools. So here are 21 examples. But if you have more approaches, leave a comment. These are just suggestions, and you need to find out what works for you. Okay, if you're focusing on vocabulary, set small goals. Learn just 5 words a day. That's it. Sign up for our free Word of the Day emails. You learn 1 new word a day every day. Learn words and phrases with our free vocabulary lists. These cover all kinds of topics, seasons, holidays, and common phrases. Use spaced repetition flashcards to drill words. Or, if you're listening to music or watching a show or a YouTube video, make it a goal to write down 5 words you don't know. For grammar, listen to our audio lessons. With every lesson conversation, you'll learn the grammar rules for the lines used in the conversation. It's a lot easier to hear grammar in action than to read about the rule. Look up example sentences using that specific grammar rule. Again, it's better to learn from multiple examples and see the rules in action. Get a grammar workbook and drill through the problems. For speaking, try and talk to yourself. Say what you're doing out loud. Read out loud. You can do this with any reading resource, including our lessons. Shadow what you hear. If you've heard this tactic before, there's a good reason why you're hearing about it again, because it works, and if you're not doing it, you're missing out. For listening, this is the easiest skill to practice. Just watch a YouTube lesson. You can also look up songs and TV show clips. Listen to our audio lessons on the site. Immerse yourself. Download our dialogue tracks that give you just the conversation in the language and play them on repeat. For writing, make it a goal to write 1 or 2 sentences about your day, or simply copy out text from elsewhere, whether our lesson or a social media post you saw. You can also write down all the new words you learned today. Finally, for reading, it's a bit tough to find an easier, more fun routine, but try these. Read along as you listen to the audio, so you'll need a resource that gives you text and audio. The audio will make it easier for you to follow along. You can easily do this with our audio lessons. Try kids' books or comics in your target language. Try our extensive reading practice books. These are easy, one-line-a-page books that are designed to get you reading fast. Or find a book about a topic you're interested in. Or a book you read before in your native language. Then try reading it in your target language. Again, the point is, if you feel that you're in a language learning rut, the best thing to do is take a break and then do something new, something easier, something that's fun. Now, what's fun is really up to you as a person. You just learned a whole bunch of ways to learn, but if you have more approaches, please leave a comment. These are just suggestions and you need to find out what works for you. So, thank you for watching this episode of Monthly Review. Next time, we'll talk about a brutally honest way to improve your language skills. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way, and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. See you next time. Bye!
Hey there, friends of SpanishPod101.com. Today we bring to you... I'm Efraim.
And I'm Diego.
And today we bring to you idiomatic expressions with the preposition por.
So, enjoy the video.
Woo!
So the preposition por has several idiomatic expressions that you should know in order to be fluent. Sometimes these expressions are kind of easy to translate in English, but sometimes they are not. So since we have several expressions, we have split this video in 2 videos. Therefore, in this one, we're going to tell you 15 expressions, and at the end, we will see a sketch where we can use it and you can test your listening skills. So first of all, let's watch this sketch without subtitles.
Basta ya, Diego. Quiero mi pago por adelantado. De otra forma no te puedo seguir ayudando con Instagram.
Por el amor de Dios, Efraín. Estoy consiguiendo demasiados seguidores. Bueno, por ahora solamente tengo 10, pero cuando llegue a 50,000 podremos generar mucho dinero.
Está bien, pero quiero un porcentaje de las ganancias.
Ok, ¿cuánto?
El 60%.
¿Qué?
Ujú.
Estás loco, eso es demasiado. Es mi imagen la que se está exponiendo.
Pero yo soy el que hace las fotos, yo soy el que las edito, yo soy el que las promociono, yo consigo los lugares. Además, esa es mi cámara. Por eso creo que debo de recibir el 60%.
Ok, está bien. Pero por desgracia, para empezar a ganar dinero aún tenemos mucho por hacer.
Bien, empecemos. Por lo general, los influencers muestran sus talentos. ¿Por qué no probamos cantando?
Sí, claro, por supuesto.
Ok.
Bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez.
¿Por qué no probamos contigo dibujando? Creo que cantando lo podemos dejar para después.
Ok, sí, claro, solo necesito una pluma. ¿Tienes una pluma?
Está por aquí.
Excelente. Ok. Diablos, por lo visto, tampoco es mi talento.
¡Caray! ¿Cuál podrá ser entonces? ¿Me pasas mi celular, por favor? Creo que lo vi por allí.
Sí, mira, está por aquí, está en mi trasero.
¿Me lo pasas, por favor?
Sí, claro.
Ok. Veamos. ¡Oh! ¡Por fin! Encontré algo en lo que eres bueno. A mucha gente le gusta cómo se ven tus brazos. Podríamos sacarles foto.
¡Ey! Tienes toda la razón. Por supuesto, ¿por qué no lo pensé antes? Puedo mostrar mis brazos en las fotos. Creo que eso podría llamar a muchos seguidores. Pero, ¿de casualidad no tienes aceite para hacerlos más brillosos?
¿Qué?
Pues, bueno, por cierto, también a muchas personas les gusta ver mi abdomen. Por ejemplo, cuando me pongo así.
No, para. Did you understand what we said in the sketch? Okay, we will give you some idiomatic expressions that we used there. So, the first one is por adelantado. In advance. Diego, quiero mi pago por adelantado.
¿Qué pago?
No sé.
Okay. The next one. Por desgracia. Unfortunately. Por desgracia, no tengo dinero.
Okay. Next one. Por ahora. For now. Por ahora. No necesito dinero. Quiero descansar.
Okay. The next one. Por ejemplo. Por ejemplo. Pues sí, para descansar podemos ir, por ejemplo, al cine, O descansar aquí, ver una película en la televisión.
Sí. Okay, the next one is por allí. Around there. ¿Dónde dejé mi libro para descansar?
Oh, está por allí.
Oh, okay.
The next one is por eso. Therefore. Efraín, tenemos que trabajar muy duro y por eso tenemos que terminar al menos el día de hoy 2 o 3.
Por amor de Dios. For God's sake. Por amor de Dios, Diego. Ni siquiera me he curado de la tos si quieres grabar y grabar.
Ok, tienes toda la razón. The next one. Por favor. Please. For example. Por favor, Efraín, tienes que cuidarte. Vamos, tápate. Ciérrate esa chamarra.
The next one is por aquí. Around here. Oye, dejé mis pastillas por aquí. Pero...
Sí, son las que se comió mi perro hace rato.
Okay.
Okay. So, the next one. Por fin. Finally. Efraín, por fin tengo novia. Después de tanto tiempo, por fin tengo novia.
Ok. Por lo general, generally. Por lo general, chicos como tú no encuentran novia. Solo relaciones libres. Qué asco. Yuj.
Siguiente. Por casualidad, or especially in Mexico, we say de pura casualidad. By any chance or by chance. For example, Efraín, por casualidad, ¿tienes 5 pesos que me prestes?
Sí, ¿para qué?
Quiero comprar algo en la tienda. ¿No te importa? ¿Tienes 5 pesos?
Sí. Ok, the next one is por ciento. Percent. Diego, quiero mi 50% de este video.
Ay, Efraín, tú sabes que solo vas a recibir el 10%. Sí, ok. So, the next one is por lo visto. Apparently. Por ejemplo, por lo visto, ya se hizo de noche y ni siquiera lo noté.
Next one. Por cierto, by the way. Por cierto, vamos a ver el sketch nuevamente, ahora con subtítulos.
Eso es correcto. So, let's watch it.
Basta ya, Diego. Quiero mi pago por adelantado. De otra forma no te puedo seguir ayudando con Instagram.
Por el amor de Dios, Efraín. Estoy consiguiendo demasiados seguidores. Bueno, por ahora solamente tengo 10, pero cuando llegue a 50,000 podremos generar mucho dinero.
Está bien, pero quiero un porcentaje de las ganancias.
Ok, ¿cuánto?
El 60%.
¿Qué?
Ujú.
Estás loco, eso es demasiado. Es mi imagen la que se está exponiendo.
Pero yo soy el que hace las fotos, yo soy el que las edito, yo soy el que las promociono, yo consigo los lugares. Además, esa es mi cámara. Por eso creo que debo de recibir el 60%.
Ok, está bien. Pero por desgracia, para empezar a ganar dinero aún tenemos mucho por hacer.
Bien, empecemos. Por lo general, los influencers muestran sus talentos. ¿Por qué no probamos cantando?
Sí, claro, por supuesto.
Ok.
Bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez.
¿Por qué no probamos contigo dibujando? Creo que cantando lo podemos dejar para después.
Ok, sí, claro, solo necesito una pluma. ¿Tienes una pluma?
Está por aquí.
Excelente. Ok. Diablos, por lo visto, tampoco es mi talento.
¡Caray! ¿Cuál podrá ser entonces? ¿Me pasas mi celular, por favor? Creo que lo vi por allí.
Sí, mira, está por aquí, está en mi trasero.
¿Me lo pasas, por favor?
Sí, claro.
Ok. Veamos. ¡Oh! ¡Por fin! Encontré algo en lo que eres bueno. A mucha gente le gusta cómo se ven tus brazos. Podríamos sacarles foto.
¡Ey! Tienes toda la razón. Por supuesto, ¿por qué no lo pensé antes? Puedo mostrar mis brazos en las fotos. Creo que eso podría llamar a muchos seguidores. Pero, ¿de casualidad no tienes aceite para hacerlos más brillosos?
¿Qué?
Pues, bueno, por cierto, también a muchas personas les gusta ver mi abdomen. Por ejemplo, cuando me pongo así.
No, para.
That's it for today, my friends from SpanishPod101.com. We hope that you have enjoyed this video. If so, please give us your thumbs up and share with other learners. That will truly help us a lot. Also, if you have any comment, opinion, doubt, or something that you want to tell us, please leave it in the comment section right below. Nos vemos en el siguiente video. ¡Hasta pronto!
¡Saca la fruta, mami!
Hello, my friends from SpanishPod101.com. Today we have a very special episode because we're going to talk about expressions, but a very special set of expressions that has to do with fruits and vegetables. So,
By the way, I'm Efraín.
and I'm Diego. Enjoy the video.
Woo! So, in Mexico, fruits and vegetables are really important for our culture. So that's why we have many expressions with that.
That's correct, yeah. So one of these expressions is with mandarina, a tangerine. And with this we have one expression which is te voy a partir la mandarina en gajos, which literally translates as I'm going to slice your tangerine in sections.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, but obviously it means I'm going to beat you up. For example, ¿sabes qué? Estoy harto de Carlos. Siempre se la pasa molestándome.
Vamos a partirle la mandarina en gajos.
Vamos.
Bueno, antes. Okay, the next one is guayaba. Guava. And with this fruit, the expression is hijo de la guayaba, which you could translate it to English like son of the guava. But it refers to someone who has bad behavior or has bad manners. For example, oye, el mecánico me dejó muy cara la reparación y ni siquiera salió bien.
Hijo de la guayaba.
Es un hijo de la guayaba.
Okay, so the next one is with camote. And our expression with this is estás tragando camote, which literally translates as you are swallowing sweet potato. Okay, so, but obviously the meaning is different. The meaning is that you are distracted when you are not supposed to be distracted of something. So, for example, Efraín el otro día estaba conduciendo mi auto, estaba con mi novia y estaba hablando con ella y entonces volteé y ¡ah! Por estar tragando camote, pues no me di cuenta, había un auto de frente de mí y choqué.
Oh, rayos. Okay, the next one is limón. And lemon, the expression with this one is echarle limón a la herida. You could translate this as put some lemon on the wound, right?
Mm-hmm. That's
okay.
Right.
So the expression is echarle limón a la herida. And it refers to someone who talks or asks about some topic that hurts another person. Okay?
Correct, yeah.
For example, Diego, ¿has hablado con tu exnovia? Perdón, no le quise echar limón a la herida.
Está bien.
¿Cuánto llevan de haber cortado? 3 días, eran 3 días, ¿verdad?
Sí. Déjalo así.
¿Y está libre?
No.
Se me hacía bonito.
No, déjala, no. Okay, so the next one is with peras y manzanas. And the expression is te lo explico con peras y manzanas, which literally you can translate it as I explain to you with pears and apples. So this of course means I put to your understanding a difficult topic in an easy way. For example, Efraín, ¿que no te das cuenta que tu jefe te está explotando?
No, para nada. ¿Acaso es ilegal?
A ver, te lo explico con peras y manzanas. Estás trabajando 12 horas al día.
Ujú.
No estás recibiendo tu sueldo completo. Y no tienes ni un solo día de descanso.
Pero dice que al final de año voy a ascender. Y voy a ganar mucha experiencia,
No le creas, no le creas.
¿no? Oh. The next one is with cacahuate. Peanut. So the expression with this one is me importa un cacahuate. Like, I don't care. Okay? For example, Diego, tenemos que iniciar una escuela. Así es de inglés.
Pero, ¿sabes? Tengo miedo.
Que me importa un cacahuate si tienes miedo. Tenemos que iniciar y ganar y empezar.
Tienes toda la razón.
Sí.
Empecemos, sí, sí, okay. So, the next one is with chile. And the expression here is al chile, which is very, very, very Mexican. And there is a similar expression in Mexico, which is la neta. Al chile or la neta means with honesty. So, for example, Efraín, al chile, ¿te gusta mi playera?
Sí, está chida, te la compraría. Te iba a decir que no, pero me gusta.
Excelente.
Sí, la neta. Okay, the next one is papa, which in English papa is
Potato.
potato, right? So, the expression with potato is sácate la papa de la boca. That could be translated as get out that potato of your mouth. Okay, so sácate la papa de la boca is
It's more like speak well, because there's some type of people here, especially posh ones, the ones that are very, very rich. They'll speak like, o sea, pues mira, vamos a abrir una escuela de idiomas. Yo enseño inglés, tú enseñas francés, what? And the accent is not very clear, so we can tell to these people, sácate la papa de la boca, like speak well. Okay, guys, so the next expression is with chayotes. And the expression is, me haces parir chayotes, which literally means you make me give birth to chayotes. But of course, the meaning is very different. So the meaning is when someone makes you pass through a difficult situation that makes you feel stressed or maybe angry, and for example, ya Efraín, deja de tocar, intento explicar esta expresión, me haces parir chayotes.
Uy, perdón. Okay, so the next one is ¿qué pasa calabaza? Oh, sorry. Pumpkin. Calabaza. And the expression with this one is ¿qué te pasa calabaza? So it could be translated as what's wrong with you? Or you can use it as what's up?
Yeah.
For example,
¿Qué te pasa, calabaza? ¿Por qué me empujas? Okay, so the next expression is me vale tres pepinos. And this expression is very similar to the one that we used before, me importa un cacahuate. So literally, me vale tres pepinos is the same as I don't care.
okay, the next one is espárragos. Asparagus. So the expression with this one is vete a freír espárragos. That could be translated as do yourself a favor and do something else.
Yeah, something like that.
Like get out.
Get
something
out,
like
get out
that.
of here.
For example, ¿qué diablos estás haciendo, Diego? Deja de bailar, vete a freír espárragos. I will go with you. That's it for today, my friends of SpanishPod101.com. And please write down here in the comment section some ways to use these expressions, and let us know if you liked it. Put your thumbs up,
yeah.
and see you in the next video. ¡Hasta luego!
Afternoon. Tarde. Tarde.
Air conditioner.
Aire acondicionado. Aire acondicionado.
Airplane.
Avión. Avión.
Airport.
Aeropuerto. Aeropuerto.
April.
Abril. Abril.
Arm.
Brazo. Brazo.
August.
Agosto. Agosto.
Autumn. Otoño. Otoño.
Bathe.
Bañar. Bañar.
Bathroom.
Baño. Baño.
Beautiful. Hermoso. Hermoso. Bed.
Cama. Cama.
Bedroom.
Recámara. Recámara.
Beer.
Cerveza. Cerveza.
To believe.
Creer. Creer.
Beverage.
Bebidas. Bebidas.
bicycle,
Bicicleta. Bicicleta.
bird,
Pájaro. Pájaro.
birthday,
Cumpleaños. Cumpleaños.
black,
Negro. Negro.
blouse,
Blusa. Blusa.
blue,
Azul. Azul.
boat,
Barco. Barco.
book,
Libro. Libro.
boutique,
Boutique. Boutique.
boyfriend,
Novio. Novio.
bread,
Pan. Pan.
brown,
Café. Café.
bus,
Autobús. Autobús.
buy,
Comprar. Comprar.
cake,
Pastel. Pastel.
can,
Poder. Poder.
cash,
Efectivo. Efectivo.
Cat.
Gato. Gato.
cell phone,
Teléfono móvil. Teléfono móvil.
chair,
Silla. Silla.
cheap,
Barato. Barato.
child,
Niño. Niño.
City.
Ciudad. Ciudad.
class,
Clase. Clase.
clothes,
Ropa. Ropa.
cloudy,
Nublado. Nublado.
coffee,
Café. Café.
Cold.
Frío. Frío.
come,
Venir. Venir.
computer,
Computadora. Computadora.
cook,
Cocinar. Cocinar.
corn,
Maíz. Maíz.
correct,
Corregir. Corregir.
cost,
Costo. Costo.
country,
País. País.
cow,
Vaca. Vaca. Crab.
Cangrejo. Cangrejo.
credit card,
Tarjeta de crédito. Tarjeta de crédito.
customer,
Cliente. Cliente.
daughter,
Hija. Hija.
day,
Día. Día.
debit card,
tarjeta de débito, tarjeta de débito,
December,
Diciembre. Diciembre.
dessert,
Postre. Postre.
dictionary,
Diccionario. Diccionario.
dinner,
Cena. Cena.
do,
Hacer. Hacer.
Dog.
Perro. Perro.
dress,
Vestido. Vestido.
Drink.
Beber. Beber.
ear,
Oreja. Oreja.
eat,
Comer. Comer.
8,
8. 8.
18,
18, 18,
88,
88. 88.
elevator,
Ascensor. Ascensor.
11,
11. 11.
email,
Correo electrónico. Correo electrónico.
engineer,
Ingeniero. Ingeniero.
English,
Inglés. Inglés.
enter,
Entrar. Entrar.
Erase.
Borrar. Borrar.
eraser,
Borrador. Borrador.
expensive,
Caro. Caro.
explain,
Explicar. Explicar.
eye,
Ojo. Ojo.
face,
Cara. Cara.
fan,
Ventilador. Ventilador.
father,
Padre. Padre.
February,
Febrero. Febrero.
15,
15, 15,
55,
55. 55.
firefighter,
Bombero. Bombero.
Fish.
Pez. Pez.
5,
5. 5.
flight,
vuelo, vuelo,
Food.
Comida. Comida.
Foot.
Pie. Pie.
44.
44. 44.
4.
4. 4.
14.
14. 14.
Freeze.
Congelar. Congelar.
Friday.
Viernes. Viernes.
Friend.
Amigo. Amigo.
Fruit.
Fruta. Fruta.
Full.
Lleno. Lleno.
Get up.
Levantarse. Levantarse.
Girlfriend.
Novia. Novia.
Glasses.
Gafas. Gafas.
Go.
Ir. Ir.
Goat.
Cabra. Cabra.
Gray.
Gris. Gris.
Green.
Verde. Verde.
Hair.
Cabello. Cabello.
Hand.
Mano. Mano.
Headphones.
Audífonos. Audífonos.
Holiday.
Vacaciones. Vacaciones.
Horse.
Caballo. Caballo.
Hospital.
Hospital. Hospital.
Hot.
Caluroso. Caluroso.
Hotel.
Hotel. Hotel.
Hour.
Hora. Hora.
House.
Casa. Casa.
Hungry.
Hambriento. Hambriento.
Husband.
Marido. Marido.
Ice.
Hielo. Hielo.
Information.
Información. Información.
Internet.
Internet. Internet.
January.
Enero. Enero.
Jeans.
Pantalones de mezclilla. Pantalones de mezclilla.
July.
Julio. Julio.
June.
Junio. Junio.
Kitchen.
Cocina. Cocina.
Learn.
Aprender. Aprender.
Lecture.
Lectura. Lectura.
leg,
pierna, pierna,
lesson,
lección, lección,
library,
biblioteca, biblioteca,
license,
licencia, licencia,
living room,
sala de estar, sala de estar,
lobster,
langosta, langosta,
luggage,
equipaje, equipaje,
lunch,
almuerzo, almuerzo,
mall,
centro comercial, centro comercial,
man,
hombre, hombre,
manager,
gerente, gerente,
map,
mapa, mapa,
march,
marzo, marzo,
marker,
marcador, marcador,
May,
mayo, mayo,
meat,
carne, carne,
milk,
leche, leche,
miniskirt,
minifalda, minifalda,
miss,
fallar, fallar,
Monday,
lunes, lunes,
money,
dinero, dinero,
month,
mes, mes,
morning,
mañana, mañana,
mother,
madre, madre,
motorcycle,
motocicleta, motocicleta,
mouse,
ratón, ratón,
mouth,
boca, boca,
neck,
cuello, cuello,
necktie,
corbata, corbata,
need,
necesitar, necesitar,
night,
noche, noche,
9,
9, 9,
19,
19, 19,
99,
99, 99,
nose,
nariz, nariz,
notebook,
cuaderno, cuaderno,
November,
noviembre, noviembre,
October,
octubre, octubre,
1.
1. 1.
100.
100. 100.
Onions.
Cebolla. Cebolla.
Orange.
Naranja. Naranja.
Pants.
Pantalones. Pantalones.
Paper.
Papel. Papel.
Passenger.
Pasajero. Pasajero.
Passport.
Pasaporte. Pasaporte.
Pen.
Pluma. Pluma.
Pencil.
Lápiz. Lápiz.
Pepper.
Pimienta. Pimienta.
Pharmacy.
Farmacia. Farmacia.
Phone number.
Número de teléfono. Número de teléfono.
Pig.
Cerdo. Cerdo.
Pink.
Rosado. Rosado.
Police officer.
Policía. Policía.
Potato.
Papa. Papa.
Price.
Precio. Precio.
Question.
Pregunta. Pregunta.
Rain.
Llover. Llover.
Rainy.
Lluvioso. Lluvioso.
Read.
Leer. Leer.
Receipt.
Recibo. Recibo.
Red.
Rojo. Rojo.
Refrigerator.
Refrigerador. Refrigerador.
Rent.
Rentar. Rentar.
Repeat.
Repetir. Repetir.
Resemble.
Parecerse. Parecerse.
Respect.
Respetar. Respetar.
Restaurant.
Restaurante. Restaurante.
Return.
Devolver. Devolver.
Rice.
Arroz. Arroz.
Room.
Cuarto. Cuarto.
Sale.
Venta. Venta.
Salesperson.
Vendedor. Vendedor.
Salt.
Sal. Sal.
Salty.
Salado. Salado.
Say.
Decir. Decir.
Seafood.
Mariscos. Mariscos.
Search.
Buscar. Buscar.
September.
Septiembre. Septiembre.
7.
7. 7.
17.
17. 17.
77.
77. 77.
Sheep.
Oveja. Oveja.
Shirt. Blouse.
Camisa. Camisa.
Shop.
Comprar. Comprar.
Sightsee.
Visitar lugares de interés. Visitar lugares de interés.
6.
6. 6.
16.
16. 16.
66.
66. 66.
Skirt.
Falda. Falda.
Sleep.
Dormir. Dormir.
Snake.
Serpiente. Serpiente.
Sofa.
Sofá. Sofá.
Son.
Hijo. Hijo.
Speak.
Hablar. Hablar.
Spicy.
Picante. Picante.
Spring.
Primavera. Primavera.
Stand.
Estar de pie. Estar de pie.
Stomach.
Estómago. Estómago.
Store.
Tienda. Tienda.
Student.
Estudiante. Estudiante.
Study.
Estudiar. Estudiar.
Sugar.
Azúcar. Azúcar.
Summer.
Verano. Verano.
Sunday.
Domingo. Domingo.
Sunglasses.
Gafas de sol. Gafas de sol.
Sunny.
Soleado. Soleado.
Supermarket.
Supermercado. Supermercado.
Sweater.
Suéter. Suéter.
Sweets.
Dulces. Dulces.
Swimsuit.
Traje de baño.
Traje de baño.
Table.
Mesa. Mesa.
Talk.
Hablar. Hablar.
Taxi.
Taxi. Taxi.
Tea.
Té. Té.
Teach.
Enseñar. Enseñar.
Teacher.
Maestra. Maestra.
Television.
Televisión. Televisión.
10.
10. 10.
Text.
Enviar mensajes de texto. Enviar mensajes de texto.
Text message.
Mensaje de texto. Mensaje de texto.
Textbook.
Libro de texto. Libro de texto.
Thank.
Agradecer. Agradecer.
Thirsty.
Sediento. Sediento.
13.
13. 13.
33.
33. 33.
3.
3. 3.
Thursday.
Jueves. Jueves.
Time.
Tiempo. Tiempo.
Today.
Hoy. Hoy.
Toilet paper.
Papel higiénico. Papel higiénico.
Tomatoes.
Tomate. Tomate.
Tomorrow.
Mañana. Mañana.
Tongue.
Lengua. Lengua.
Tooth.
Diente. Diente.
Toothbrush.
Cepillo de dientes. Cepillo de dientes.
Travel.
Viajar. Viajar.
Turkey.
Pavo. Pavo.
12.
12. 12.
21.
21. 21.
22.
22. 22.
2.
2. 2.
Ugly.
Feo. Feo.
Underwear.
Ropa interior. Ropa interior.
University.
Universidad. Universidad.
Use.
Usar. Usar.
Vacation.
Vacaciones. Vacaciones.
Vegetable.
Verdura. Verdura.
Want.
Querer. Querer.
Watch.
Reloj. Reloj.
Watch.
Ver. Ver.
Water.
Agua. Agua.
Weather.
Clima. Clima.
Weekend.
Fin de semana. Fin de semana.
Wheat.
Trigo. Trigo.
White.
Blanco. Blanco.
Wife.
Esposa. Esposa.
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi.
Window.
Ventana. Ventana.
Wine.
Vino. Vino.
Winter.
Invierno. Invierno.
Wireless.
Inalámbrico. Inalámbrico.
Woman.
Mujer. Mujer.
Work.
Trabajo. Trabajo.
Write.
Escribir. Escribir.
Year.
Año. Año.
Yellow.
Amarillo. Amarillo.
Yesterday.
Ayer. Ayer.
0.
Cero. Cero.
Great work! Here's a reward. Speed up your language learning with our PDF lessons. Get all of our best PDF cheat sheets and ebooks for free. Just click the link in the description.